Good. Good morning, everyone. We are back again from the research. Today the topic is angles. We are going to look at the scripture. We are going to look at the angles that are very common in class. So basically, we are going to define angles. What is angles? Angles are forms when two lines meet at a point. So basically, when two lines meet at a point, when two straight lines meet at a point, they form an angle. So now, if you look at it from the definition, we understand that angles are when two lines meet at a point. So now, if you look at this, we are going to look at the properties of angles, because through the properties of angles, we'll be able to understand angle better. Now, if you look at this property one, we have two parallel lines. If you see these lines with this arrow, it means the two lines are parallel. And what we mean by parallel lines, these are lines that can move from different directions, but they will never collide, mean they will never meet. They can start from here and move up to wherever, up to boundary, they will never collide. So that's what we mean by parallel line. And this line is called transversal lines. The lines we are seeing, the line that called the two parallel line is called transversal line. So if we look at this, we have A, B, C, D, E, F, G, H. So if you look at this now, they are all forming angles. So now basically now, we are going to look at these angles. What angles and what angles are common, or which angles and which angles are equal? Basically, we are going to look at those one first. Now let's look at it. A is parallel to C, because we have different types of angles. So now, we'll look at here, if A is 50, obviously C is 50 because they are parallel. When two angles are facing each other, they are parallel line. They are opposite, sorry, they are vertical opposite angle. They are vertical opposite angle. Likewise, B and D also, they are vertical opposite angle. Now, if you look at here also, the same thing applies to the down one. F and G, they are vertical opposite angle, and E and F, E and H, they are also vertical opposite angle. Now from there also, we can have a corresponding angle here. Let's look at here. A and F are corresponding angle. When one is outside the transversal parallel line, the other one is inside the parallel line, but they are all in one side of the transversal line. This line is the transversal. They are all at one side of the transversal line. But the other one is inside the parallel line, the other one is outside the parallel line. They are also equal, they are also corresponding angle. If this is 30, obviously F also is 30. Likewise, D also and H, they are also corresponding angle. Now away from that, this other side also, the same thing happened there. We look at B and E. B and E also are corresponding angle, and C and E also are corresponding angle. And we also have alternate angle. When two lines are found, when two angles are found inside the parallel line, but the other one is the other side of the transversal line, and the other one is the other side of the transversal line, they are obviously alternate, they are also equal. Example, E and E are alternate angle, and C and F are also alternate angles. Now we can also have co-interior angles. When two lines found in the parallel line, they are also called co-interior angles. You add them up to 180. These are called co-interior angles. So meaning they are supplementary angles. When two angles add up to 180, they are called supplementary angles. So this is called co-interior angles. So likewise, this other side, we also have co-interior angles there. That is E and C. So basically, when we know this property, we will be able to tackle the angles. We will be able to tackle the given instructions for us. Now if you look at this, all these properties, and here also we have angle at a point. A, B, C, D, all here are converted at this point. So obviously, if you know A, B, C, but find D, you can say some of them are called angle at a point. You add it up to 360 degrees. So now basically now, the same things imply down here as well. So now, after knowing all these properties, because we don't have time to state all these properties, but now let's look at these various equations. The equation stated that in the figure above, they are referring to this diagram. In the figure above, calculate the angles marks A, B, C, and state the reasons for each. So those reasons are from the property of parallel line. The properties of angle. So basically now we are going to state those reasons, any questions we are answering or any part we are answering here, any angle we are answering, we have to state the reasons we mentioned here earlier. Now if you look at this, first, when we are to solve this, we need to look at the diagram critically. We are seeing something, these arrows, they are there for something. They are parallel line. We have to look at this line. Now, away from there now also, we are going to look at this now. To solve A now. Now let's try to solve A. Now to solve A, as I told you earlier, we have alternate angles. When two lines are found in a parallel line, they form alternate. The example of alternate angles is like Z. So look at the Z. So the other one is inside, another one is outside. Now if you look at the Z, these are lines. These are parallel lines. They can move up to binding, they will never collide. So now the line there, this transversal line, so meaning the angle inside here and the other side here, they are alternate, they are always equal. And we can trace it out here. So if you look at this, it's like a Z. Are you seeing it? So now from there now we'll be able to know our A directly without even disturbing ourselves, Directly we are going to know the solutions of A. Now let's go straight to the third point. Let's solve it quickly. Now here we are going to have solution. We are going to say solution. Then from there now we are going to first look at A. Now let's find angle A. So we are now going to say A is equal to 35 degrees. Because the question asks us to state the reason, so we have to state the reason. So now the reason is going to be alternate angle. So therefore we are going to say this is alternate angle. So this is short form of alternate angle, and this is the percentage for angle. So now we move to question, we move to angle B. We can solve angle B from here through this property, through the property of angles. So angle B, how are we going to know angle B? Since these two lines are parallel lines, and we say that when two angles are found inside the parallel lines, they form what? For interior angle. They are supplementary angles. So basically now, this we are going to say sum of this angle B plus 85. Angle B plus 85 is going to be equals to 180. They are supplementary angles. So directly we will know our B. So now we are going to say now, to solve D, we are going to say B, angle B plus 85 degree equals to 180 degree. What is the reason? They are co-interior angles. Co-interior angles. Because without putting the reason there, they will penalize you, because the questions have stated there that state the reason. So obviously you cannot answer without stating the reason. So now from there now, we are now going to solve it as the way we solve the equation. Now if you look at this, we have 85 degree here and we have 180 degree. They are angles. And they are the like terms. They are numerical, they are numbers. So normally what we are going to do, we are going to shift this to the other side. It becomes minus 85. So meaning we are going to say B is equals to 180 degree. Always don't forget your degree, because all angles are in a degree. Minus 85 degree. So now we are going to say now, therefore our angle B is going to be what? 85 from 180 degrees. So we are going to have what? 95 degrees. So obviously this is the question. This is the answer for this, and here is the answer for A. So now we are going to look at solution for C. We are going to find out angle C now. Now to find angle C now is going to be very easy, because from the property here we learned that when all angles converge at a point, we add their summation to 360 degrees. So now what we are going to do now, we are going to say, since we know our B, so we are going to say C plus B plus 35 equals to 360 degrees. We are going to start with the unknown variable first, because we know the value of B. So what we are going to do now, we are going to set solution for, we are going to say C, angle C. So find angle C. We are going to say C degree, C plus B plus 35 degree equals to 360 degree. What is the reason? Angles. You can represent this as angle. Angles at a point. Good, or reflex angle, or you can call it reflex angle. Now from here now, angle at a point now, that's the reason for this question. But remember, we already know our angles B. We already know angle B. And now we don't know angle C. So now what is angle B? Directly you substitute there. So we are going to say C plus angle B is what? 95 degree. Directly substitute there. So 95 degree plus 35 degree equals to 360 degree. Always don't forget your degree. So now we are going to add them. So when we add them now, we are going to say C plus 85 plus we add this. So 85 plus is going to be 130. So 130 degree equals to 360 degree. So now from there we collect the like terms. If you look at the 130 and 360 are the numerical, they are the numbers. So we post them at one side. So we are going to say our angle C now is equal to 360 degree minus 130 degree. So now when we subtract them, now what is going to be our B? Our C, what is going to be our C? Our C is going to be equal to 230 degree as the answer. So now basically this is all our angles. So first you have to master the property. By mastering the property, that will guide you how to answer the question. So without knowing the property, it will become very hectic on you to be able to answer this question. So you see, we spend less time there because we know the properties of angles. So by knowing the properties of angles, will guide you towards such questions like this. But when students see this in exam question, they start panicking because diagram is big, so they think that it's something that is difficult. But obviously, it is not that. So basically, math is guided by rules. So you follow those rules, you will be able to tackle any question. For students, sometimes when they see this, they jump it because the diagram itself, can make them to average. So basically, this is what we have on the angle for today. All right. Welcome back again. This is going to be the part 2 episode. So if you look at this, these questions was Gabeshi 2024 this year. So if you look at these questions, it's also an angles. So basically, if you look at these diagrams, we have a triangles, but we have another extended line. That is why. So if you look at this first, you need to read the question and understand. You have to read the question and digest what the questions require you to do. First of all, what you are going to do, you first read. In the diagrams above ABC, that is ABC is a triangles. It's a triangles with base AC extended to D. That is AC is extended to D, meaning the line has been adjusted. Now from there now, angle, this means angle CAB is equals to 2x. That is this angle CAB. The middle letter always, that's why sometimes you see this up on top of to indicate that this is the angles they are referring to. So that is angle ABC is 2x degree. So from there we have angle ABC is equal to 50 degree. That is angle ABC is 50 degree as you see it on there on the blackboard. So now we have another angle there, that is angle BCD, angle BCD, that is y degree, the extended line. So now from there now the question is asking you to find the values of x. They want to know the values of x. If you can look at this, we have 2x in different sides. Good. We have angle BAC, we have 2x there, and we have angle AB, angle ACB, another 3x. So now from there now, they ask us to find That is question B. They ask us to find the values of y. That is the second part. Now, if you look at this, we are going to first start with the x. Find the value of x because we must know the value of x. So now, how are we going to find the values of x? First, we are going to set solution. Good. Now from there, we are going to look at this. Angle ABC is a triangle in a question. So first, we are going to, in order for you to know the answer or to know the value of x, you are going to set angle 2x plus 50 degree, angle B plus angle C. The sum of these angles is equals to 180 degrees. It's a triangle. By looking at this, angle ABC is a triangle. So now the sum of the triangles is always equals to 180 degrees. Now from there, now we are going to set solutions. We are going to set angle 2x degree plus angle 3x degree plus 50 degree equals to 180 degree. The reason is the reason is sum. Even they do not ask you the reason, you can state the reason there. The reason is sum of the angles in a triangle. You can draw the small triangles like this. Good. Now from there, now since these are the same term, we can add them. So when we add them at the end, we are going to have 5x degree plus 50 degree equals to 180 degree. So now from there, we collect the like term. This 50 degree and 180 degrees, they are the like terms. So from there, we are now going to set 5x degree equals to 180 degree minus 50 degree. So from there, now what we have now, we have 5x degree equals to that 50 degree from 180 degree is going to be 130 degree. So from there now, in order for us to know the value of x is standing with this value, that is 5. Divide both sides by that 5. Divide both sides by that 5. It's an equation. Whatever you do to the other side, it must be implied to the another side. So from there now, we are going to say, therefore, our x now is equals to 5 into itself, 1 times into here is going to be 2 times. So 2 times remainder 1 into 10. Remainder 3, right? Remainder 3. So into 10 is going to, into 30 is going to be 6 times. So it's going to be 26 degree. 5 into itself, 1 times into 10, 13. Remember, it's 130. But you have to say first into 13 is going to be 2 times remainder 3. So you write that 3 behind this 0 now, it becomes 30. So 5 into 30 is 6 times. So that is this 6. So it's going to be 26 degree. So meaning the value of x is 26 degree. So after we know the value of x as 26 degree now, to find the values of y, it will become very easy, because if you look at here, the angle BCD, the extended line there, is standing with the angle BCA, that is 3x degree. So this angle, they are standing on a line. When two lines are standing on a line, we call it a straight line angle, or angle on a straight line. So basically, the sum of angle on a straight line is supplementary angle. You add them up to 180 degree. So now, but remember, our x is 26 degree. So in order for us to know the whole of this angle, we are going to say now, we are going to set 3x degree is now going to be, but remember, but our x is equals to 26 degree. So now wherever you see x here, you substitute 26 degree there. So therefore, we are going to have 3 into 26. So actually, that is how much? It's going to be 3 times 6 is going to be 18, 8 carry 1. that is 8 carry 1. 3 times 2, 6 plus 1, that's 7. So it means we have 78 degree. I mean the whole of this angle here is 78 degree. So now we are going to find the y value. So we are going to say this angle plus the sum of this angle, which is 78 degree, equals to 180 degree angle at a point. Sorry, angle on a straight line. So now we are going to say to find y is going to be y degree plus what is about this other angle. The summation is 78 degree equals to 180 degree. The reason is angles on a straight line, or we call it straight lines angles. So now from there, now we are going to set our y now is going to be equals to 180 degree minus 78 degree. Remember, it is 78 degree in the other side here. It is positive. So when we reverse it to this other side, the sign will change to the inverse. When it is plus, it changes to minus. That's why we have here minus 78 degree. So now from there, now we simply subtract them. So when we subtract them now, our y now, therefore, our y now is going to be equals to 78 from 80 is going to be 102 degree, because our 100 is standing. So 78 from 80, the difference is 2. So it's going to be 102 degree. So therefore, our y is 102 degree or 102 degree. So therefore, so far so good. We have answered the questions as is stated there to find the values of x and y. And basically, we have done that already. So this is this year, Gravity questions 2024. So basically, it's not difficult. Every topic is guided by the formality, so the rules. So we have to follow those rules. So far so good. This is what we have for today. So